Well, hello everybody. It's Tina Shaw from TinaLovesToStamp.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Fairborn, Ohio. And I wanted to show you some cute little cards that I made. I just returned from Stampin' Up's on stage in Raleigh, North Carolina. And oh my goodness, it was so fun. We all received the new catalog that I can show you the cover, but I can't show you what's inside. But oh my goodness, full of fun, 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 beautiful stamps and accessories. And then here are the new in colors that are coming out, a sneak peek of that. And then actually the stamp set I'm using is one from the new catalog that will be starting in May. I think it starts, oh my goodness, whoops, does it say the date? May 6th, 2025. So you'll be able to get this darling set, and it has dies to cut out the cutesy little things here. And so I decided to make it into a cute little shaker card that is a birthday card. This one was one I made yesterday, my first one, using the pretty little plaid paper that is still available from the spring and spring catalog that's in until May 5th. And so today I want to show you how I did this one. Aren't they just so cute? I think they're adorable. So I'm going to show you my parts and pieces. So I started out with an 8.5 by 5.5 inch pretty in pink cardstock. I have a piece of 5.25 by 4 inch basic white cardstock for the inside. And then for the outside, I have another 5.25 by 4 inch layer. And that's my first layer. My second layer is the pretty paper called Wildflower, I think, and it also is in the mini catalog right now. I love the beautiful pretty in pink. It's one of my favorite all-time colors, so I'm so glad they brought that back in. Okay, then I have a layer, another layer of pretty in pink, and this one is 4 1/8 by 3 1/8. Did I tell you the measurement on this? I can't remember. The DSP is 5 by 3 3/4. I think I forgot that. I'll have all these measurements on my blog shortly after I get the video finished here. And then I followed up with another piece of basic white, which is 4 inches by 3 inches. Then I have a scrap piece of white that I'm going to do my stamping on. And I also have a piece of ribbon. This is the pretty in pink ribbon that is still available as well. And this piece is about, I think it's like 16 inches long. I wrap it around the layer there. And then I also have a little scrap of white. This is probably a little over an inch wide and just 3 or 4 inches long. And I'm going to cut out the little what's shaken bacon. It's so cute. Okay, and then I have also another strip that is 4 inches and by I think a 1/2 inch that I'm going to put on the inside. No, that's not it. It's too short. I'll find one. Anyhow, let's get started. So first of all, I'm going to use Memento Black. Now I took my Memento Black refill and I got a white stamp pad from Stampin' Up, and when you do, it says they're empty. There's no ink in it, and it comes with a white refill. Instead of using the white, I want it to be black because I love these pads. So what I'm going to do first is ink up in the black the pig's body, like that. And then I'm going to stamp the pig's head. You want it a little bit of ways from this piece So if you cut it all out at one time, you won't overlap the dies. Then I cut, or stamped, get the right word here, the little flags, the birthday flags. And then I stamped, on this one I'm going to do the little hat. Only I'm going to do this in soft seafoam because that is also in my designer paper here that I'm using. And I didn't want a pink on pink head, so I just did that. There it is. Now, you can either go ahead and cut these out with the dies and then color with the blends, or you can cut them out first and then color with the blends. So I did that a little ahead of time, so I wouldn't take up a lot of time cutting those out and running back and forth here. So I used, this one is the dark pretty in pink, and this one is the light. I started out with the light, and I always use the blunt end. I don't want to use the, what's the other end called? Like the paintbrush end. And so all I did was color the pig and the pink. And then for the circles on the pig, I used light gray granite. Excuse me. And then I also used, for the piggy's nose, I used the dark pretty in pink. And they're just like a little bit different. It has more of a peachy color, I think, in the dark. It's pretty weird. I think it's weird. Anyhow, that's what I did. I colored my flags. And I just wanted to incorporate my three little colors here that I'm using. This is the light boho for one of the flags. And and the green. This is the light seafoam. And this is all I did. I just colored the whole thing, cut it out, and voila, here it is. And here's my little hat in green. So now, all we have to do is put together our layers. So this is my first layer of white. I'm just going to put this on with some seal. Always make sure to use your bone folder across your card base so it lays down nice and flat. Excuse me again. Okay, and then here's my pretty, see it has the little cakes on the other side. Then I'm going to put, nope, I'm not going to put this one down yet. I'm going to take my ribbon that I cut, here it is, and I'm going to wrap it around it. Well, pretty much like halfway, maybe just a smidgen towards the top. And so all I'm going to do is put this on here, bring it over to the side, and just tie a little knot all the way to the edge is what I like. Then just take that through there. So you maybe could make a bow if you wanted to out of it. So you actually didn't need that much ribbon, did you? No, because I'm cutting off a bunch here. Okay, so here and here. So minus that. So maybe like 13. Less than that. 12. You try it. Okay, so now I'm going to attach my designer series paper with seal. Got it. And then I'm going to put that right on top of the white. Try to get it even. And then just rub that down. Now I'm going to take my smaller pretty in pink and I'm going to glue the white piece onto it. Now, my first card that I did, let me show you again. I didn't put a white piece behind the pig. So if you like it this way, see how it's just, this is crumb cake, and I just left the crumb cake. So on this one, I decided to put the little layer of white, so it's just white on the inside. So, and that's what I did. So now, I'm going to straighten this up just a smidgen here. Okay, there we go. All right, and then I just actually put this down right here. So I just kind of tried to center it at the top a little bit, like that. Push it down. Now I already went ahead. There's an extra die that comes in the dies, in the die pack, that cuts the center out of the pig's body. So I went ahead and did that as well. And now I need my little small circle shaker domes. These are also in the new catalog, the new annual catalog that comes out in May. If you're a demonstrator, I think you get to see that early. I can't remember. Pretty soon it may be available. But since I went to on stage, we got the copy ahead of time. Okay, so now I put that in there and glued that down. And then I'm going to see this one. You want to make sure you get the head on and the body, and then see where you're going to put your little flags. Make sure you have room for your little hat. And I think I like that. So what I'm going to do, I had some sequins. I forgot to order the new shaker pack when I ordered my stamp set and dies. So this was just what I had here. And what I really want to do is just add like a little strip of glue here, just so, or tape, just so some kind of stick up towards the top. So now, there he is. Okay, so now I'm going to take this layer off, if I can get it. Sure. It usually just comes right off. Here we go. I think I might use my take a pick tool. There we go. And then let's move. There we go. All right. So I'm gonna put that. I want him at an angle, about like that. And now that sticks down there. I missed a couple. That's okay. Stick that down there. And then I'm going to put his head on there, and I'm going to pop up the head with some Stampin' Dimensionals. This one I need a new pack here, but I like to use the whole thing first. So I'm going to snip here and just use, here we go. All right, so now I'm going to take off the backs. And then pop his little head up here, like that. And then I'm going to take his little flag. And you don't want your flag hanging over the edge of the card, or you won't be able to get it into the envelope. So you want to remember that. So now, let me add a couple of these. Okay. Right there. Alrighty. And then I'm just going to put that like it's in his hand right there. And then I'm going to pop his little hat up. Isn't that adorable? I think it's so cute. So then, I think I'll put this just right in the middle here. And remove the back. And then I'm going to just put this right on the top. Oh, you know what else I did? I forgot on this one. I used, can you see the little sparkles on the Piggy? I used Wink Stella all over it first. Almost forgot. Let me see if I can take this off. Of course you can. Very carefully. I actually did it before I put it on the card, but it's not too late. I just think it adds. I love sparkle and bling. I think that adds a lot to your card. So once I get this on, then I'll put the flag back on. And then I can put his hat on. And then I need to stamp the little saying on the top. I think I'll put it on the top. You could put it on the top or towards the bottom. It just depends on where you want it. Okay, so there he's now sparkly. Cute. Okay, now, dry. Okay, now I'm going to put this back on. Would it be better over here? No, I want it over here. There we go. Okay, now the hat. And there's his little hat. Now I'm going to use that piece away, and then I want to do this in the pink. You could also do it in black. I did this one in pink. I think I'll do this one in black, just to see the difference and see if I like having it show up more, because it certainly will show up a whole lot more in black. We'll see. We may or may not like this. Okay, so there's what's shaken bacon. I think that's so cute. Now I'm just going to take my paper snips and I'm just going to cut out. And see, you could just do that, or you could do it down here, or you could do it over here if you wanted to leave it in the rectangle, or if you want to do like I did on the other one, you can just fussy cut around it. But yeah, it does show up better. I'm thinking, I think I kind of like it down here. I don't want it in the center, but I think I like it here. So I'm going to cut this off just a bit more. Okay, and now I'm going to pop up. Okay, so I want it down here and here, just at the bottom. So I'm going to put that like there. There. And so now, since I put that little strip of glue adhesive on there, see, they stay up at the top as well. Okay, so now for our inside, I stamped Happy Birthday to You. And I think I'll do this in black to the inside. Nobody will know that's back there, except you all and me. So then I'm going to put this, try to get it even. Get over just a little bit here. And there we go. And there's our little party Piggy. I think it's so cute. I hope you like it. I hope you will give it a try. It's so much fun. If you do not have a demonstrator, please get a hold of me. I would love to help you out. Get you a new catalog that's coming out in May. And I do have classes at my house in person on Mondays if you're interested in that and you live local to Fairborn. Just on my blog, that's at tinalovestostamp.com. You can click on Contact Me and send me an email, and I will reach out to you. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do. Follow me on my blog. Thanks for joining me. Have a good day. Bye.